Hello and welcome. Here we are in Ravenfield and I'm going to show you an Easter egg that is not so fresh but still in Ravenfield that you might not know about. This guy here, he has a Walkman. Do you see? There. It's just attached to his skin, model, whatever. There's the cable and there's the Walkman. And this is an Easter egg because when you kill him, and then, once you killed him, you kick him, then this will appear. We'll take a look at this in a second, but in general, dead enemies and allies, when you kick them, there's this Easter egg that they produce an ammo crate, which I cannot pick up because I have full ammo, and now, there we go. So about that tape. What happens if we interact with it? Well, you just walk on top of it. It's funny how the tape sticks out. Anyways, let's pick it up by just walking on top of it. Well, that was just the intro music. But in general, if you didn't know that you can kick bodies to get an ammo crate, that is also kind of a joke. Because it makes this 8-bitish, video game-ish sound-ish. And it works with every skin, but there are certain conditions you cannot... Oh, here is another guy. Get up, buddy, we want to look at your Walkman. This is really cool how it seems to work with each of them. Anyways, it works with all skins, but there are limitations as to how many enemies you must have for this to work. Let me just get his music first. Here we go. Also, let's see what happens. Does he respawn? I think he does, but I'm not entirely sure. Here he is. By the way, kicking, you kick with a V key. And let's see if he produces the... Nope, it only works the first time. So that is interesting. Anyways, what you have to have... Let's take a look at my settings. I recommend you use 17 bots. Set the balance to near completely red. Make it so that one character appears on blue. Make sure you're on Eagle team. And in weapon switch, just disable all weapons. And why do I recommend this? Well, this is why. If you look at actor-manager.cs using the nspy, you can see that setup tape carrier. This function only works if the enemy team has at least 14 members. So if you have small teams, you will never see a tape unless you edit the code. But yeah, if your conditions are met, then any kind of skin will create one team member that has the tape recorder, that has the tape player. You just gotta find them. And if you're extra impatient, just use F8 to fly around and figure out who has it. Ah, there we go. Gotcha. And here it is again. Alright, there's one more thing I want to show you, which is not exactly an Easter egg, but it's a fun bug. Remember in options you have boxman models. If you apply that, then it doesn't have an effect instantly. But if you restart, or if you respawn, it does have an effect on your first-person view. That is on your hands and on your leg. Wait, no, not, wait, what? Kind of. The legs are just wrong though. Oh, and on the enemies. And let's see. Also on myself. Oh, good to know. I think this only happens... Maybe when you respawn this happens. But the thing is, the texture is all wrong. The texture of a custom mod, of a custom skin mod that I use is being continuously used. So you can have some fun effects with that. You can get entirely different colors this way. Of course, the flags and blood stay the same. Man, that's a nice texture for him to have. That is fun. So this is what these guys turn into. Alright, let's see what happens when we use these textures. I mean, these skin mods. Okay, so one team turns like this, but my hands stay the same. It's just brown. And the other team turns white. Sure, why not? Also, I noticed the leg model. There is no leg model for the Boxman. They just use the high poly version. That is funny. And it doesn't seem to affect the hands, the texture problem that I just mentioned. So that is an interesting thing as well. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time. Till then, ciao!